Okay, well, it's been several days. I've kept checking back with Assetto Corsa Competizione to see if there has been an update between now and the last update. And there has not been. So I figured, you know, I gotta see if I can mess around with this thing and see if I can't make it work. See if maybe it's not the patch that did it. Maybe if it was something else. So I went in and messed around with the settings, and sure enough, it very well must have been something else other than the patch, because, knock on wood, as of right now, I've got it working. So, before I get into what happened and what I did to try to fix it, let's get underway with the race. Same race, just a 10-minute race at Misano against just 86% AI. Just because we're still trying to grind safety rating. I just want to be positioned in the back of the field and just try to overtake everybody as cleanly as I can, because, again, I just got to grind that rating up. When I get that rating up, then, you know, get back to, you know, whatever else we're doing in the single-player campaign. But until then, we're going to be trying to come from the back. So, let's get this underway right now. So, let's get in here to setup, and we are going to load our previous save. And let's get into the race, and we'll start talking about what we think happened. So, now I'm going to switch to the cockpit camera so you can see the wheel is centered. And guess what? I'm going straight with the wheel centered. So it turns out I must have done something, at least I think in the setup screen, which broke the car, or broke the physics of the game, or just did something. But that still seems awfully weird to me,
car on the left.
because the settings were not like extreme. There was nothing in my setups that was very far off of the default setups. They were pretty much, you know, within a reasonable range of the default baseline presets. You know, and I had adjusted those back, and the game still didn't, you know, work for me. So after being frustrated and not being able to play this game for several days, I was like, fuck it, I gotta go back in and see what I can do to make this thing work. So I went all the way back to baseline with the setups, and sure enough, now it's steering properly. So, apparently, I'm a dumbass, and I broke the game, not Kunos, with their patch. So I guess I have to take back everything I said about Kunos, but to be fair, I wasn't slamming them that hard. I know they're a small team, they're doing what they can. It's surprising that they got this game to run on the consoles at all. But it's not really their patch, I think, that caused the game to break for me. It was just sort of me doing a setup that was just sort of outside of the operational window of parameters for the car setups. Which, like I said, if you look at the setups that I had before, there was nothing on it that was super extreme. Why it completely broke the car's steering, I don't know, but it did. So, I guess I fixed my dumbass error, and now we're back to racing in ACC. So all along, I guess it was my fault. Although, to be fair, I really did not adjust anything that crazy. But I guess it was still my adjustment that broke the game. So,
on the left. Clear on the left.
We will move on and get back to the race at hand. Which, to be fair, I'm so happy that this game is working for me now. It figures it was something dumb that I did, but I'm just so happy to be playing it again. I enjoy this game so much. Every time I play it and it works properly for me, I just have the biggest smile on my face. I love it so much. And I know it's only going to get better. I can't wait to play this on the PS5 or the Series X, whichever next-gen hardware I end up with. Because I just know it's gonna run better there.
Car on the left.
Go to 6th gear.
Clear on the left.
And then as soon as our tires clear this, start going down to third, clear that curve I was going to say. I don't want to brake heavily while my back tires are on that curbing. Of course, you know, this commentary, unlike the last one, this commentary is live while I'm racing. So it's going to be a little bit spotty. I'm going to, from time to time, lose my train of thought, and that train wreck is going to kill hundreds of people if I can extend that metaphor a bit.
Well done, mate. Personal best. Car on the left. Main on the left.
And also, also to be fair, I don't race at my best when I'm trying to commentate while driving, because that's an extra layer of difficulty. But I prefer to do it that way. I feel like doing commentary after the fact is kind of cheating, and it's also not as entertaining, because, you know, I'm sure you've seen some videos of people doing commentary after the fact, and it's more fun to hear the driver struggle, try to communicate a thought while he's also judging his brake references and all that kind of good stuff, trying to counter steer out of a slide. All right, 5.5 minutes left. We are in P6. We need to get motivated. We need to get up to the front. I love the back of that AMG right there with that paint scheme. I call that the kitty cat car because it looks like a face of one of those cats with a tuxedo pattern on his face.
Car on the left.
Shit.
On the left.
Did I hit him? Did I hit him?
Car on the left.
Did I get behavioral warning points? No, I didn't. Awesome. Cool. So I got my truss rating, as you can see, up to 489.9. We'll just call that 490 to round it up. 492.7, yes. All right, my safety rating finally went back up to 46 because I keep getting those fucking behavioral warning points. I'll pass 20 cars cleanly, and I'll just barely brush up against somebody, and I'll get the fucking warning points.
Car on the left. Main on the left. Car on the left. Main on the left.
All right, P4. Let's get up to the front of this pack.
Car on the right.
Dive bomb. All right, we sent it. We licked the stamp, and it was sent. Oh, I braked too early there. Still kind of learning my way around Misano at this point. To be honest, I've never raced this track until I got into Assetto Corsa Competizione. I don't know if I have Misano in any other games that I play. But, you know, I know that's just an excuse. But I am still learning it. Three and a half minutes left. Probably, what, 2 laps? I'm not sure how far that leader is away, but it's an awful long way. But I can see him, though, so maybe all hope is not lost. And of course, you know, to be fair, the AI is turned way down to like 86% because I'm deliberately just trying to pass cars and grind my safety rating.
Car on the left.
Shit, and I just fucking screwed it. Yeah, I know. Behavioral warning points. Yeah. That was my fault. It was 100% my fault. Entirely fair. I should let him back by, but fuck him. He's just a heckin' AI robot. Braked a little bit too late there. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch that guy. He's so far up there now. with just 2 minutes to run. I'm gonna keep my foot in it, but it ain't happening. Final corner. This has got to be the final lap, right? Woo, I'm glad this car doesn't let me accidentally downshift into neutral, because I was just pounding on that downshift button, trying to get down to first and not knowing where the hell I was. Man, if only I had a couple more laps, right? And if I hadn't making so many mistakes, and if I was better, and if a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump its butt when it landed. He's just teasing me now. Whoa! Well, that sausage curve was not joking, was it? All right, that was it. Was not a very fabulous return to Assetto Corsa Competizione, but at least I'm back. The game's working for me. Now I know what the problem was, and it's fixed. So there will be much more ACC content coming from me in the very near future. But until then, thank you for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.